Hi guys, Lenny here again. I want to talk to you guys about flipping properties as a beginner. Last time we talked about flipping with friends and family and utilizing their money to fund the flip. This time I want to talk to you guys about utilizing your credit and your job and your income to get started in flipping. So the first thing I talk to people about if they don't have funds to get going, or they don't have family or friends that have cash to be able to flip a house, or they don't have a line of credit or credit cards to be able to do it, is utilizing their job and their cash flow every day to be able to do it. So the first thing would be to purchase your own home. So if you are renting something right now, get out of renting and purchase your own home. You can utilize any of these grant programs out there for first-time home buyers. If you haven't purchased a home in the last 2 years, you qualify as a first-time home buyer. You can utilize those grant programs to pay the down payment for you to purchase that house. So all you would need is obviously your income, whether you're a W-2, you work for somebody or whatever, or you're a 1099 employee, doesn't matter, however it is. You utilize that income, utilize the grant programs that are out there that are available for you to purchase a home. So what you would do is use that credit, utilize that grant program to pay the down payment, and then a lot of times we can get the seller to pay all or part of the closing costs, so we can get you into a house for little to no money down. Most of the time I get people in for around $1,000 or less because they're paying for inspections or something like that. So get into a house like that, and it would be best to maybe buy a duplex or even a single family home that would be a 3 or 4 bedroom house, and then rent the rooms out. So you can rent those rooms out. So let's say you bought maybe a $150,000 house, utilize the grant program, and your payment's probably around maybe $1,100 or $1,200 a month, depending on interest rates and what's going on at the time. If you had a 4-bedroom house, you could rent out each one of those rooms for around $500 a month. So you have $1,500 a month coming in. Your payment's around $1,100 or $1,200. You're paying the utilities. So essentially you're living there for free while the people that are renting those rooms from you are paying down your mortgage. And in that meantime, you can be utilizing your cash to fix up the house. Maybe you're doing new granite or new flooring or new paint or fixing the yard or the roof or replacing the air conditioner or whatever it might be. All of those are adding to the value of the property, which is increasing how much the property is worth when you go to sell it. So we also have this rule that says if you live in the house for 2 of the last 5 years, and that would count for it, that you can sell the house and pay no capital gains. So you pay no capital gain tax on any of the profit that you would make on the house. So after 2 years, by doing a little bit of sweat equity in the house to make the house a little nicer, and of course utilizing some of your cash to do it, and it can be just a couple $100s here and there, by doing some of the little tricks that we talk about in some of our other videos on trying to rehab kitchens and bathrooms and things like that to be able to get the most bang for your buck to increase the value of your house. Now, once you go to sell it in 2 years, you can cash out, sell the property, pay no tax on those, and actually utilize some of that money to maybe buy another house, and or you could buy some investment houses or flip properties. It will create the cash that you need to be able to flip these other properties. Because like I said in the other videos, you need somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000 of cash and or credit to be able to do it. And if you buy the house right, you put in the right upgrades in the house. And of course, like I said, your renters that are renting those rooms are paying down your mortgage for you, creating that equity for you. And you have the tax write-off as well from the interest on the property. You can create that $20,000 to $50,000 within a 2 or 3 year period with no problem at all. Now you have the money all by yourself to start flipping houses. So that's a really, really good way to create that, give you a place to live, and increase the equity in the house, as well as paying down the principal of the house, and you're not putting any of your money into it. Or like I said, very, very little. If you're getting $1,500 a month, you can probably use that couple $100s a month from them just to be doing the upgrades, especially if you're handy enough to be able to do them by yourself, or you are really good at getting family or friends or anything to kind of help you with that, or maybe even finding a contractor that does it on the side that can help you try to get some of these upgrades done to the house at an inexpensive price. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos on other tactics on how to flip houses and how to create funding to flip the houses. On that note, I'll see you guys on the next video.